of having a family member that has cancer. In my case, my father, my grandmother, my niece, and most recently my own experience with cancer. It definitely heightens your awareness, makes you more compassionate or sensitive to people going through challenges with this dreaded disease. And so I just think it's important that you lead by example and you fight the good fight, and you're there to support this important cause.
Now, a lot of people, a lot of the guys, especially the younger incoming guys, would look to you as a leader, as a coach. What would be your best advice to those? Maybe they never volunteered before. What would be your best advice to them?
Well, we spoke before our workout this morning about the significance of this event and the opportunity to get involved, to be engaged with more important things than basketball. And as much as we treasure the opportunity to be a student athlete at St. John's, we also have to remember there's things beyond our basketball program that need our support. And so whether it's going to a children's hospital, whether it's going to a homeless shelter, it's about service and about helping others that may not have the advantages or the blessings that our current team has. So I think it's just important across the board to get your players involved, to have your program involved in things beyond the sport of basketball.
And just real quick, would you mind giving our fans just a preview of what they can expect for your men's basketball team in this upcoming season?
Yeah, you know, we have a wonderful group of players that we've assembled, a full complement for the first time in my tenure of 13 scholarship players. It'll be, once again, the youngest team in school history, or close to the youngest team in school history, one of the younger teams in the country, 11 underclassmen, only one junior and one senior, so 2 upperclassmen, 11 underclassmen. We'll play an exciting brand of basketball, baseline to baseline, attacking, aggressive, cohesive brand of basketball, full court pressure, fast breaking, but hopefully also showing the judgment on the half court to execute with precision and intelligence, to work for a great shot. So I think you're going to see a young group that has the opportunity to come of age in a very difficult conference. The Big East is as good as it gets, but I like the team's work ethic. I like their chemistry, good synergy to this point in the year. And we'll have some growing pains because we're so young. We're neophytes, we're beginners. But that's part of the fun, is watching the development of a good group of young men.
Thank you very much for your time.
Okay, take care.
You know, it's just a good cause for the area. Lav had cancer last year, so you know, it's good for him to be here too. So since first year was last year, it's good to have a second year. A lot of kids are here to support. Coach Konasenk's here. A lot of alumni are here. You know, just to give back to the area is always good.
Now talk about being an athlete and giving back to the community. What does it mean to you?
Just because, you know, the little kids, you know, all the fans that come out, we don't really get to mingle with them, but today's a good day to just mingle with everybody, get to know a couple people, just to really give back to the area.
Now give fans a little bit of a sneak preview of what they could expect from the St. John's men's basketball team.
We're going to play hard. We're expected to make the tournament.
And any advice for those first-time volunteers, maybe somebody who's never volunteered before, what would be the best advice you would have for them?
You know, just to keep working hard. Always work hard, play hard, you know, just whatever you want to do, always strive to be the best, whatever you want to do.
Philip Greene IV, starting guard, St. John's University.
Now talk about being able to get back and being here today for the Dribble for the Cure.
It's amazing, you know, coming, giving a day out of our time, you know, giving back to the children. It's just fun.
Now, give the fans a little bit of a preview about this coming season, what they can expect from the men's basketball team.
The men's basketball team this year is going to be very exciting. You know, up and down tempo. A lot of points, you know, a lot of defense. This year should be very fun.
Now, talk about being an athlete and being able to give back and inspire people to do positive things.
It's everything to us, you know, just giving back to the community, giving the kids something they can look forward to. This day is very special, and we're glad to be here.
Now, if there's somebody that comes up to you, like an incoming freshman or somebody who's never volunteered, and said, what would be your best advice for them, that if they've never volunteered, what would be your best advice for that person?
To always give back, you know. They look up to us, and it's nothing that just to give them a couple hours out your day.
Amir Garrett, sophomore forward.
Now, talk about what it means for you personally to be here today and giving back.
You know, I'm very, very excited to be here. Just knowing that Coach Lavin had cancer last year, being here, just hanging out with people, getting to know the fans, it means a lot, you know, because cancer, like, it's definitely like a sad thing for somebody to have. But, you know, seeing all these people here, it means a lot. I mean, I'm enjoying myself so far, hanging out with everybody, getting to know everybody, so it's a good feeling.
Do you think this is a good way for you to get to know the community and the people who come and see you during the course of the year?
Of course, you know, because you get to know your fans firsthand. You know, you get to know people in the community. You know, you introduce yourself to people. So it definitely helps me get familiar with a lot of faces.
Now, what would be the best advice that you would give to somebody who's a first-time volunteer?
Actually, I'm a first-time volunteer.
Nice.
So just hang out and enjoy yourself, basically.
So what actually drew you to this event? Did this coach having cancer drew you to the event, or what drew you here today?
I mean, we come because coach had cancer, but we do it as a team. You know, this is a community thing. We're all a family here, so everybody, we all have to come to this, and you know, it's a great thing to come to. Like I said before, getting to know everybody. You know, because I consider everybody in the community we're all a family.
Now, what would the fans expect from you and the rest of the men's basketball team in the coming season? Can you give us some quick thoughts on that?
Just expect us to play hard. That's all I can say. You know, I'm gonna bring my full energy. Just expect us to play hard and give it our all.
Joe Tartamella, head women's basketball coach at St. John's University.
Now talk about being here today for the St. John's Dribble for a Cure.
Well, this is a special day. This is the second time we're doing it. Last year we started this event. We had a great turnout on short notice, and as you can see today, we got a beautiful day. We've got a lot more people here this year for a great event for a Pediatric Cancer Research Fund. It's an important thing for us here at St. John's, and this university has been founded on service and giving back to the community. And for our players, it's an exciting time for them to be able to interact with young children who have suffered from cancer, and to give back and just have some fun today. So it's a really great event.
And what does it mean for you to be here today and to be able to give back to a cause such as this one?
It means a lot. I mean, again, our community here at St. John's is big on giving back, and this is something that we always want to be a part of, that we're excited to have every single year. And again, when you're dealing with children and a disease that's the #1 killer of children in the United States, it's something that's really important. And it's not just about finding the cure, but also improving the quality of life for some of these children that are dealing with radiation and chemotherapy. So it's really a great event to raise money to really get us to 100% rate of making sure that these kids are getting cured. Just to be engaging, be engaging. You're here for a reason, and you're here to support the Pediatric Cancer Research Foundation, and to make sure you're putting a smile on those kids' faces. And if you do that, you've done more than you probably can for that kid at any time. That's the biggest thing, put a smile on a kid's face.
Now can we get a quick preview of what the fans can expect for your women's basketball team this season?
Yeah, they can expect a lot of what we've been seeing in the past, an up-tempo style of play on both ends of the floor, both offensively and defensively. We've got a great group coming back of veterans, and I think they're going to be excited about it. So you'll see a similar style of play, but there will be some different pieces in there that they haven't seen. We have some great new additions to our program, but we'll be certainly counting on our core group of senior leadership.
Thank you very much for your time.
Shenneika Smith, most people don't know that, but like I'm a shooting guard, and I'm a senior.
Now talk about being here today for the Dribble for the Cure event.
It's a great event, it's a way to get back to the community and show that we care and that we appreciate them. A lot of people go through a lot of things in life that they don't think that they're loved and they're thought about. So it's great that the university can come together and the community and dribble together.
Now talk about being an athlete and giving back. What does that mean for you personally?
That means a lot because as an athlete you get so much. You get a lot of clothing, a lot of education, and a lot of people don't get that. So to be able to give back to the community is amazing. It's a great way to show that we appreciate everything that we receive, and we appreciate the community because they do support us too. So it's amazing.
Now, if there was somebody that comes up to you and asks for your advice about giving back, what would the best piece of advice that you would give them be?
Giving back doesn't always mean just give a piece of garment. It could be, taking the time out your day to go say hi, how you doing. So, I would pretty much just, go up and ask them on how their days. Maybe that'll make that other person day. So that's what, we out here and we try to do for everyone out here. These kids, everyone that went through the breast cancer and everything else. Just go and ask them how their days, and that's how you give back.
And just, can we get a quick preview of what the fans could expect from you and the rest of the squad this coming season?
I can't give much away, but it's going to be an exciting year. We have some great kids, some good kids coming back, some great athletes we picked up, and it should be exciting. Come check us out.
Thank you very much for your time. Giving back to the community and being able to lend your names to an event like this one.
It's not all about just the sport. It's not about basketball. It's about giving back. That's the #1 thing that we support. I think giving back is it goes over basketball.
Now, just give the fans a little bit of a preview of, are you excited about this coming season? What to look forward to? Give a little bit of a preview. Right?
This is going to be an exciting season because we have new staff. Joey T brought our class in, so we have a better relationship with him on another level. Our whole staff is new. We're looking forward to that and working with them.
Now talk about who you're looking forward to rivalry-wise, looking forward to playing.
Looking forward to play Duke again. Yeah, because they got us last year at the Sweet 16. Now we got them early in the season, and we need to get a win.
Now, what would be, the both of you, the best advice that you would give to a first-time volunteer, somebody who's never given back to an event like this one?
I would just say go out there and have fun. It's not about anything but positive energy, and it's just nice to be around people like this.